Now, in this lecture, we start with some properties of complex number. You must remember these properties. What are the properties? If a plus iota b is equal to 0, then a 0 and b 0. अगर a plus b जो सम कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर का जो सम है वो अगर 0 तो a को भी 0 होना पड़ेगा, b को भी 0 होना पड़ेगा. What is the reason? Because a plus iota b is equal to 0. That implies a is equal to minus iota b. By squaring, this becomes a square is equal to minus of iota b square. That becomes again minus b square, or a square plus b square is equal to 0. This is not possible because the sum of the square of two real numbers never be 0. So you remember them. That is, if a plus iota b 0, then a is equal to 0 and b 0. Similarly, if a plus iota b is equal to means two complex numbers are equal, then the real and imaginary part must be equal. Addition is closed in complex number. What is the meaning of this? Because the sum of the two complex number is again a complex number, so therefore addition is closed in complex number. And you know that addition is commutative in complex number. What is the commutative law? You know that a plus b is equal to b plus a. Similarly, the complex number z1 plus z2 is equal to z2 plus z1. Or on the same way, the associative property hold good. That is, for associative z1 plus z2 plus z3 must be equal to z1 plus z2 and plus of z3. Therefore, these are the some properties of complex numbers, and you must remember them. What are these? Z1, Z2, Z1, Z2 and Z3 are belongs to the complex numbers. So you remember these properties. They are very, very important. Now, after these properties, next part of this is additive inverse. So additive inverse of complex number. The additive inverse. Additive inverse. Additive inverse of complex number. Of complex numbers. Now, students, see what is the additive inverse complex number. You know that the complex number is denoted by z, and we defined it as a plus iota b. Then additive inverse of this will be negative of this. The additive inverse of this negative of this, that implies negative of a plus iota b. So therefore, additive inverse of this becomes minus a and minus of iota b. The simple way to remember this is you have to change the sign of all the terms containing complex number. For example, if I having the complex number, the question is find additive inverse of the complex number z. The complex number z I have written here 2 plus 5 iota, and number 2 the additive inverse of 2 plus 3 iota square. These are the two problems. How to find the additive inverse of this? In first case, you see the additive inverse of z is negative of this, so therefore additive inverse of z is equal to minus of z. That implies additive inverse of this is minus of 2 plus 5 iota. You have to write it as minus 2 minus of 5 iota. Now, in case number second, this is not in the form of a plus iota b. You have to simplify this. In second, first of all, you write in the standard form, that is squaring 4 9 iota square plus 12 iota. Now students, you again see iota square is minus 1. This becomes 4 minus 9 and plus of 12 iota. Therefore, this becomes minus 5 plus of 12 iota. The problem is write its additive inverse. So additive inverse of this is minus of 5 plus of 12 iota. That is equal to 5 minus 12 iota. So this is the way to write the additive inverse of any of the complex number. First of all, you have to solve them. Write in the standard form, then write its additive inverse. Next, एडिट इनवर्स के बाद जो नेक्स्ट है दैट इज मल्टीप्लिकेटिव इनवर्स. Multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse of complex number. I am writing again this multiplicative inverse. The next is multiplicative. Multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse of complex number. Students, see the multiplicative inverse of complex number. Let the complex number is again a plus iota b. The multiplicative inverse of complex number z is noted by z power minus 1 or is equal to a plus iota power minus 1, and this is to be written as 1 upon a plus iota b. Now, after writing this in the form of this, therefore you have to write in proper fraction. Therefore, this on cross multiplication, that is on rationalizing the denominator, you will get a minus iota b upon a square, a plus b, that is a square and minus of iota b square, a plus b into a minus b can be written as a plus iota, a minus iota b upon a square as it is, that is minus as it is, iota square is minus becomes plus, so this is a square plus b square. So this is the multiplicative inverse of complex number. Now I am writing some problems how to find the multiplicative inverse of the complex numbers. Now the examples are, for example, the question number first is write the multiplicative inverse of the complex numbers 1, number 2, 5 iota square, and number 3. I am writing these 3 questions, that is 4 minus 5 iota. And also the question of your exercise 5.1, that is question number 11, write the multiplicative inverse of this, and question number 13, write the multiplicative inverse of this. These are the 2 problems of your NCERT book. Now first of all, I am starting with this. Z is equal to 3 plus 2 iota. Write its multiplicative inverse. So therefore this can be written as 1 upon 3 plus 2 iota, and rationalizing this. On rationalizing this become this. Therefore, in the numerator, as it is, in the denominator this becomes a square and plus b square, always in case of complex number, because iota square minus 1, so that is a square is 9 plus of 4, so that can be written as 2 iota upon 13. Hence in the proper form this is 3 by 13 and minus 2 by 13 of iota. So this is the complex number, the multiplicative inverse of the complex number. If I ask what is the real part, the real part is 3 by 13 and imaginary part is minus 2 by 13. Now the question number 2, how to write the multiplicative inverse of this, that is 6 plus of 5 iota. Students, you first of all square it, that is 36, that is 25 minus 25, iota square is minus 1, and plus of 60 iota, that is a square plus b square minus because iota square is minus 1 and plus of 2ab. This can be written as 11 plus of 16 iota. 11 plus of 60 iota. What is the multiplicative inverse of this? That can be written as 1 upon 11 plus of 60 iota. Then you have to rationalize this. 11 minus of 60 iota upon 11 minus of 60 iota. This can be written as 11 minus of 60 iota divided by a square, that is 121, and plus of b square, that is equal to 3600. You write it as 3712 as it is. Now, after this second, the example number 3, how to write the multiplicative inverse of this, that is 3 plus 4 iota upon minus this. You know that the multiplicative inverse of the complex number, that is equal to 1 by z. So can be written as 1 upon z. Z is 3 plus 4 iota upon 4 minus 5 iota. This implies 4 minus 5 iota upon 3 plus 4 iota. Multiplicating this, the reciprocal of this. Now, how to simplify this? That is 3 plus 4 iota. We have to rationalize this. 3 minus 4 iota upon 3 minus of 4 iota. Now, students, simplify this as it is. That is 12 minus of 16 iota and minus of 15 iota and minus plus, no doubt. Now this I will write minus. How? See, 9 plus of 16, because minus plus 20 iota square is minus, so we have another minus. Therefore, on simplification, this will gives you minus 8 and minus of 31 of iota divided by 25, or in the proper form can be written as 31 by 25 of iota. So this is the multiplicative inverse of the question number 3. Now I will start the remaining questions of 5.1 exercise based upon the multiplicative inverse. The question number 11, the z is given as 4 minus of 3 iota. The multiplicative inverse of this is 1 upon 4 minus 3 iota. Then rationalizing this, 4 plus of 3 iota upon 4 plus of 3 iota. Students, this becomes 4 plus 3 iota upon 16 and plus of 9. A plus B to means you know. तो बहुत सी प्रॉब्लम हमने सॉल्व कर लिया, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. अब आप और एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चंस सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. कोई प्रॉब्लम आप पूछें. तो दैट इज द इन केस ऑफ दिस 30. This is z is given as minus iota. Multiplicative inverse of this is 1 upon minus iota. Now you have to write it as real part is 0. Then rationalize this. Okay. In the numerator that is 0 plus iota, and here is a minus b, a plus b will always be this. So therefore this becomes the multiplicative inverse of the complex number. This all about the today lecture. And this is all about your exercise 5.1.